2, 1, go.
Hey guys, it's Drake.
And Mom.
We're back with more Slingshocks.
That's right. So if you watched our other video, we've already opened Valtryek and Achilles. It was a lot of fun, right?
It was.
Okay, so we're going to move on to Luinor L4, Forneus F4. All right, which one do you want to start with?
This one.
All right, so we're going to start with Forneus. All right, so this is Hasbro's version of Emperor Forneus. We got Beyblade Burst Turbo, and obviously, like I said, Hasbro product. Let's flip it over. All right, we got the parts here. This is if you are in battle mode. We explained this in the other video. All of the drivers and the Slingshocks have 2 modes. One for the rails on the Slingshot style stadiums.
Yes.
As well as a battle mode for if you don't have the rails. If you didn't watch the other video, you should, because we showed what it's like if you don't have the rails. Yes. And it wasn't very safe. Luckily, there's no metal on these, which we'll get into in a minute as well. These are the stats if you are in Slingshot mode and have a Slingshot stadium, which we don't have yet. All right, and here this shows that it does have the QR code.
Yes.
For the app. All right, let's get it out. Here we go. And I've lost my scissors again. Here we go. Let's get this out of here. All right, so we got instructions, obviously. We got 0, and we've got yard.
Painted to make it look like metal.
Yeah, it is painted to look like metal. All right, let's talk about that real quick. Okay, so like I said, we've got the Emperor Forneus layer, we got 0 disc, and we've got the yard driver. All right, zooming in, you can tell, like we said in the other video, these have no metal. Not sure why Hasbro did it, other than the Slingshocks go a little crazy.
Yes.
And being light makes them go faster and crazier.
Yes.
Plus, we had one shoot out of the stadium.
It hit our camera.
Hit our camera. If it was metal and it would have done that,
crack.
it would have cracked. So,
Or broke it.
it's possible. All right, let's compare to this Tommy. What do you say?
Okay.
All right, let's get this over here. All right, so they look fairly similar, except for if we were to weigh this, and we did weigh Valtryek in the other video, we can assume it's going to be a whole lot lighter because there's no metal. All right, but otherwise it looks the same. We got the blue eye, we've got the gold. This one looks a lot more the same than some of the others. All right, so let's flip it over. Obviously, not much to look at there. Exactly, slides and a QR code, teeth. There's no comparison there. Here's the QR code in case you want to put this into the app. Not sure how well you can see it, but we usually put it somewhere over here as well.
Yes.
So it's easier to scan. All right, we got 0. That's the same pretty much as the Hasbro. And we've got yard. Let's compare yard. All right, so as always, color first. We'll look at that. Hasbro's is always more opaque. This one's always, Karatomi is always more translucent. Both are green, obviously. Now, the big thing on these is going to be the Slingshot mode. Drake's right. So you've got battle mode on all the drivers.
Yes.
And then you've got Slingshot mode, which makes it fit more into the rails on the stadiums for Slingshot. Now, I'm not sure how to get it to go into that, but we're going to sit here and look at it for a second. We may have to look at the directions. Most of them you just pull and spin. Yep, there we go. So you grab onto these little indentions here, and the ball goes inside there, and then you are taller, and that means it will be in the rails. We will test spinning in that again. We may hit our camera, but they're nice and light. We didn't break it before. We won't this time. All right, Drake, what do you say you get that together, and we will do the next Beyblade. All right, let's move on to Luinor. You ready?
Okay.
All right, let's look at it first. Same thing, Beyblade Burst Turbo, Slingshot, Luinor L4. Now, obviously, in Karatomi, it is called Bloody Longinus. All right, and here are the stats if it's in battle mode, stats if it's in Slingshot. I won't go over that again. Obviously, it can be used in the app. All right, let's get it out. You're still looking at yard. All right, now Luinor's out.
Yes.
All right, so we've got Luinor L4. I keep wanting to say Bloody Longinus. We've got, what is this, 13? And then this is their version of Jolt. I can definitely see some differences in this already, can't you, Drake?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're going to go over that and compare it to the Karatomi, just like we did with the others.
Okay.
All right, so we got Bloody Longinus. Let's go ahead and, Bloody Luinor. Luinor L4. I struggle with that, the different, this is left. That's the first thing we should say. All right, so obviously this is not metal. It's the biggest difference in the two.
Yes.
Let's look at other subtle differences. So these don't have stickers for Hasbro. So if you look at it, you can just tell we put the blue on the edges. So that's a difference. The little center of the dragon's head is purple on the Takara Tomy, not on the Hasbro. Now, it does look like they've left the place for a level chip. I haven't heard they're going to do those for Hasbro.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything like that?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, so I'm not sure, but that is there. I guess there's the potential for it, but not sure about that. All right, let's go ahead and flip it over. Like I said, not much to compare on the back side because these have, Takara Tomys have teeth, Hasbro's slides, but the big thing is the QR code for the app. So if you were in need of that, there it is if you want to scan it in. All right, moving on, we have 13. Those are both obviously very similar. Takara Tomys, I mean, Hasbro's are always way shinier. That's the main way I tell them apart because they're very similar, usually way about the same thing. Now, the biggest difference, honestly, is probably for this one is Jolt, other than the fact that there's no metal. That's just a given. All right, so on here, is this rubber? I think it is, yeah, because this is rubber as well. And then these little pieces are made of the same material as the tip. On this one, as you can see with Hasbro, you don't get those extra little rubber pieces. So that's one of the differences. The tip is at the end is actually bigger. You see how this is actually made shaped more like, I don't know,
a star.
A star, sort of. Almost shaped like a Beyblade.
Yeah.
I mean, like the edges of like a metal fight. You see that?
Yeah.
All right, and this one is a circle. It has that shape, but it's just in the center of it. So there's that. Now, the big thing on these is we've showed it with all the others, is they have their battle mode, and then because the rail rush is special, that it has like the rails the Beyblades go in, has the rail mode. So let's figure out how to do that on this one. Most of them you just twist and pull. There it is. So it gets taller, so that way it goes down inside. The rail rush, that really only works if you have the rail rush stadium.
Yes.
We've got to get one. We're going to try it without it again, though, right? Not sure if we're going to have another disaster like the other video, but we're going to give it a shot. So this is the rail rush mode or slingshot mode, and then this is battle mode. All right, so let's get them together in battle. Who are you going to use? Okay, you're going to, oh, and I forgot to say, obviously Luinor goes left, so it's a left spinning bag. All right, so I'm going to do Emperor Forneus, you've got Luinor, and the launchers are LR as well. You got to say that in both videos.
Ready.
All right, so I'm ready to battle, but I think we should do test spins in Slingshot.
I'll do my test.
All right, you do your test spin first, and then I'll go. It's a little tricky. There we go. I got mine ready. All right, do a test spin in battle mode. It does burst rather easily, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, so get it in battle mode. Tell you what, while you set yours up, I'm going to do my test spin in Slingshot. Just so we can get the test spins done and get to the battles, right?
Okay.
All right, so this is Slingshot mode. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Excuse me, let it rip. Not as crazy as I would have expected, like with the others. But it is a well-balanced bay. Yard's pretty wide. All right. And it was burst. It was spinning somehow and not even together, really. All right, do battle mode test spin. Oh, it's a little crazy. Try that again. We will redo these battles once we get our hands on a Slingshot Stadium. They have the Rail Rush battle set. That one's cool. But they also sell just a normal stadium like this, but for Slingshot. And I think it runs like $12.99. It's a blue stadium.
Ooh.
We just haven't been able to find one. All right, I'm not going to do a test spin of mine in battle mode. Let's go ahead and battle.
I think I'll do it in slingshot mode first.
All right, here we go. You want to battle in Slingshot mode?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so if it goes awry, like it did when we battled Achilles and Valtramp, we're only going to try this one time because, yeah, I thought we were going to break stuff. You ready?
3, 2.
Okay, so not quite as crazy, but I think it's because Volcanic is a little insane. No, I mean this. The other battle was crazier, not this one.
Yeah, because the volcanic is.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more with the Slingshot mode because that seems safer than the other battle we did before.
I'm gonna angle it.
All right, here we go.
3, 2.
Two.
Bring him up!
Now, if these would get like, oh, you burst. I thought Luinor was bursting a little easy. Same thing happened with Achilles, remember?
Yeah.
All right, let's go into battle mode. Let's do that. So we're going to battle mode. We're going to do a couple battles that way.
You ready, Luinor?
All right, let's make sure we push this little stadium all over the place. We're using the Chaos Core. I didn't say that. But as soon as we get our hands on Slingshot, we're gonna do that.
Dragon scream.
I wish we could do Takara Tomy versus Hasbro with these, but with no metal.
Come on! Keep your stable up!
Your stable up. You know, Yard's just good. Whether it be Takara Tomy or Hasbro. Just seems to have more stamina. Where you at? Drake has lost his parts. Alright, so let's
change your mind to Slingshot.
Okay, so I'm gonna let's just have a little bit of fun. Go in Slingshot, I'm gonna stay in battle mode. The idea with Slingshot though, that is crazy, is it gets stuck in the rails and it kind of propels them all over the place.
Oh, you're losing stamina.
Oh, you're losing stamina. As soon as you hit your side, it's like there's no coming back. There's nothing to pick you back up. All right, so let's do one more combination of crazy battles. I'm gonna go into Slingshot and you stay in battle.
I'm gonna be in battle.
All right, I'll be in Slingshot. This will be our last one till we can get our hands on a Slingshot stadium.
We're set.
This makes me really want to order one to see how the rails work.
2, 1, 3. What mode are you in?
I'm in Slingshot, believe it or not, but Forneus is a little. I'm curious what it's going to be like if we get it in the rails. I said in the other video, I think that's why these have no metal. I think that's why they're lighter, because they'll get shot. No, I left the mode. I'm gonna try it again?
Yeah.
I must have not locked it in. That's important. All right, just proof that I'm locked in this time. I can push on it, it stays. It did look a little calm, didn't it? And you're in battle mode, right?
Yeah.
All right, last one for real. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's kind of impressive. And it does go a lot crazier. Okay, that's more of what I expected.
Me
You got
too.
parts everywhere. All right, so we're gonna get a Slingshot Stadium, do some more of these battles, see how the rails work. But for now, these are a lot of fun.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and
hit the bell.
that's right. All right, guys, see you next time.
Bye. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.